Hello everyone and welcome to Rituals Yoga. My name is Deborah. I'm really happy to guide you in a yoga practice that is particularly good for times of stress or anxiety. This practice is really meant to slow things down, to calm your nervous system and to help kind of reset the internal balance of your body and your mind. So let's begin with lighting a candle. And candles are so meaningful to us for many reasons. But when we're particularly stressed or dealing with anxiety, candles can really be a beautiful way to come back to the simple things, to slow down and just take it back to what is really meaningful. The simple things in life. So let's find a comfortable seated position in this practice to start. I like to use a cushion. So you're going to take the cushion underneath your hips and you're just going to get nice and comfortable here to begin. Take your time. And when you feel ready, let your eyes fall closed. And we're going to take 3 really deep breaths here. You're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale really deeply through your mouth. When you inhale, really focus on bringing fresh energy or breath in. And when you exhale, really let go of whatever it is that's causing you stress, fatigue, anything feels a little bit heavy from your day or your week. So inhale through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. So keeping your eyes closed, even though you're here in a straight seated posture, I want you to try to deeply relax inside of your body. Come to your breath, your breathing. And as you breathe, it's as if you can melt the tension or the stress away with every exhalation. Relaxing a little deeper into your body with every breath, especially as you exhale. As you continue to relax internally with your breath, notice if there's any parts of your body where you're holding any tension, tightness, where you feel any pain. And try to direct the breath very gently into those areas. Not concentrating too hard here, just allowing yourself to gently feel and to slowly breathe. In times of stress, even just sitting for a few minutes every day and coming to your breath can be incredibly helpful. So take a few more deep, slow breaths here. And then gently just begin to open your eyes very slowly, still looking down at the floor or the mat in front of you. You can move your body a little bit side to side, just feeling into your body. And we hold a lot of our stress and tension in our neck and shoulders. So we're going to start by releasing some of the tightness that accumulates around the shoulders and the neck. So we're going to start by taking your right ear to your right shoulder and really let your jaw on your left side open and relax. And let your left arm come out to the side. And actively draw your left shoulder down away from your ear. And feel a length and a stretch all along the whole left side of your neck. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze. And then very gently try to gaze down towards your right knee. And you're still actively drawing your left shoulder down towards the floor. So this changes the angle of the stretch in the neck. Continue to breathe, making sure throughout this whole practice that you keep your breath long and steady. Good, and then try to touch your right shoulder with your chin. Again, you'll feel a different stretch in your neck. And then gently roll your chin to center and you bring your left hand back to your knee. And keep your chin in towards your chest. Lengthen your upper spine. Reach your heart a little bit higher. And then lift your head to center. And go ahead and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Take your right hand out, just above the floor. And again, make sure you relax your jaw on your right side. And actively your right shoulder pulls down away from your right ear. So we're letting all of that stress, the tension in the neck, just begin to melt away. Use the assistance of your breath. And then gently gaze down at your left knee. Keep actively drawing your right shoulder down. Breathe nice and slow. And then try to touch your left shoulder with your chin. Again, your right shoulder's pulling towards the floor. And don't forget about relaxing your jaw. And then roll your head to center and bring your right hand back. Your chin is still towards your chest. And interlace your fingers and place them right at the back of your head. Don't give too much pressure into your neck here, just a very little pressure onto your head. Bring your elbows slightly towards each other. And feel a little bit of a deeper stretch into the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders. And breathe. Good, release that. And then from here, make sure that your right leg is crossed in front of your left leg. Inhale and lengthen your spine, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, just begin to fold forward. Keep this stretch nice and soft. You don't have to go very far. You're just beginning a gentle stretch into your left hip. Try not to hold any tension in your neck. And again, kind of allowing the breath to continue to wash away the tension in your body, the tightness in your mind. One more breath here. And slowly come back up. Take your time, bring your right leg back, your left leg in front. And then inhale again, lengthen your spine first. And exhale, just begin to walk your hands forward. Take your time to get there. And again, breathe into where you feel the stretch on the left hip this time. Directing the breath right into where you feel the tightness. And again, stay always connected to your breathing. Good, and then slowly come back up. Take your time. Move the cushion out from underneath you. And slowly find your way to your hands and your knees. Once you're here, take your knees out wide and put your toes together. Just allow yourself to come down into a child's pose. Feeling the forehead grounding into the mat. And when you're here, I want you to take those 3 deep breaths again. Inhaling and exhaling through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. And then soften your shoulders down into the floor. Bend your elbows. And just come to a really long breath. Letting the mind kind of unwind into the earth beneath you. And then slowly just beginning to come back up to sitting onto your feet. And then coming up and coming forward from here to hands and knees position. And you're just going to be here for a moment. And then step your right foot forward and bring it all the way forward to the front of your mat. And then you're really going to let your hips drop down to the floor and allow your hands to come up to your front knee. Now, if you're way back here and you're just kneeling, I want you to walk your front foot forward and really let your hips sink down. The psoas, the hip flexor at the front of your left thigh, gets really, really tight from sitting all day. So this posture is really good to reverse all that tightness in the hips and the lower back that we get from kind of being in a seated posture for most of our days. So just begin to really let your hips ground down, opening the front of your left thigh. And again, find your breath. Two more breaths here. See with each breath if you can relax a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then bringing your hands on either side of your foot. Wiggle your right toes forward. Your foot comes in front of your hands, and then begin to straighten your right leg. The right leg doesn't have to get all the way straight. If it does, you pull the toes back. If it doesn't, simply keep your knee bent. As long as you feel a stretch in your hamstring, you're doing the stretch right. So wherever you are, allowing yourself to fold forward. A lot of the tightness in our lower back also comes from really tight hamstrings. So as we lengthen the back of the leg, it helps in the health of the spine. So again, returning to that long, slow, deep breath. Good, and then slowly coming back into your lunge for just a moment, and then bringing your right knee back. And finding yourself again here. And stepping your left foot forward this time again. Really pull that foot all the way to the front of your mat. Your right hip sinks nice and low down, and you come up onto your front leg. Again, reversing that seated posture that we spend most of our days in. Any tightness that you feel, the front of the right thigh, just let that go as you breathe. And relax into this. Good, one more breath. Hands come to either side of your foot. And again, you're gonna wiggle this left foot as far forward, just in front of your hands, and then begin to straighten your left leg. Again, it doesn't have to get all the way straight. If it does, pull your toes back and fold a little deeper. Really taking your time through this practice and letting go of any expectations. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. This is just time to spend with your body, with your breath. So really just trying to lovingly accept wherever we are. And then coming back into your lunge for just a moment, and then step back to hands and knees position. And from here, just let your belly drop, really moving slow, opening the front of your chest and coming into an arch position. And again, really slow, very, very slow movements, rounding your spine. Inhaling, taking your time to come all the way into your arch. And one more time, exhaling, rounding the spine. Good, coming back to your neutral spine posture, and this time walk your legs so that they're touching and sit back onto your heels and inhale nice and strong. And exhale, child's pose, but this time your hands are next to your feet, your palms face up, and your shoulders really drop to the floor. So this posture is really good for opening up the back of your heart, the back of your solar plexus. So see if you can direct the breath into your upper and middle spine as you breathe. And then slowly roll back up. Again, moving slowly between postures, taking your time here. No rush, come laying all the way down onto your back. Bend your knees, place the soles of the feet on the floor, and you're going to cross your right foot over your left knee. And again, take your left foot off the floor and interlace your fingers behind your leg, your left leg. And you're going to allow the right hip to open here. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere else in your body. And just relax. Wherever you feel the stretch on the right side, again, direct your exhalation right into where you feel the stretch. Good, slowly coming back down. Taking the right foot to the floor, crossing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Pull the legs in and interlace the fingers behind your right leg. And gently breathe into the hip on the left side. Again, using that slow, steady breath to release any stress or tension in your body. This is your time just to unwind, to slow down. Try not to think about what's next or what was before. Just bringing your mind into the present moment, the sensation of this stretch, this body. And slowly release. Taking your arms out to the side, crossing your right knee on top of your left. Lift your hips and just move them a little bit to the right and place them down. And then let your legs come over to the right side. Come over to your left side. And gently gaze over your right shoulder. Relax the muscles of your back. Twists are really, really good for your middle spine. The solar plexus area where we hold a lot of our stress and tension. So try not to make this beautiful. Just try to make this feel right in your body. Take one more breath. And slowly come back up to center. And get your hips back to the middle of your mat. And cross your left leg on top of your right. Lift your hips and shift them over to the left. Place them down again. And then let your knees fall over to your right side. And turn your head to look over your left shoulder. And see how soft you can become in this posture. Trying not to control. So as you're taking the last few breaths in this twist, again, trying just to melt down into the floor. All stress and tension flow out of your body as you exhale. And then gently just come back up to center. Take your time. Put your spine again right down in the middle of your mat. And this time take your feet mat distance apart. And your knees are going to come together. And you're going to take your hands in prayer position, Anjali Mudra, and place them right between your eyebrows. And just notice what the contact with the hands does to your mind. So here, your intention is to just relax your brain. All that stress, the frenetic energy that happens around your head. Starting to allow that to slow down, to spread out. And then gently bringing your hands back down. Go ahead and pull your knees in towards your chest, nice and tight. And round your head up towards your knees, creating a little bit of a circle in your spine. And just very gently, just rock yourself back up to a seated posture. And again, find a cushion or something for you to sit on. Support yourself here. And if sitting up straight is really hard for you for any period of time, feel free to use the wall. Just move your body right up next to the wall and use the support of the wall at your back. We're going to end this practice with a breath exercise, which is fantastic for calming the mind and the nervous system. It really helps with moments of high anxiety and stress. So the name of the breathing exercise is alternate nostril breathing. Okay, we'll do a few rounds of this, so just see how you feel as you practice it. So you're going to raise your right hand, and you're two fingers, your peace fingers, we're going to come in to the center of your palm. So your thumb is lifted, your ring finger, and your pinky. And from here, turn the palm to face you, and your ring finger will block your left nostril. And slowly, I want you to inhale through your right. Block the right nostril with your thumb and exhale through your left. Slowly inhale through your left nostril. Block your left nostril and exhale through your right. Inhale slowly right. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. Slowly inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale left. Try not to force your breathing. Keeping everything really smooth, really slow. Slowly inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Last time, inhale left. And exhale right. Place your hand down. Keep your eyes closed. Just notice how you feel in your body. Notice how you feel in your mind. And then very slowly, again, always taking your time to move between postures. Move the cushion out from underneath you. We're going to move into our final resting pose, Shavasana. We get to lay on the floor and do nothing for a while, for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'll end the practice with you after that. So go ahead and lay down on your back. Again, let's take that deep breath into your nose and that deep breath out through your mouth. One more time, and as you do that, as you exhale, just drop all of your weight, all of your stress down into the earth as you exhale. And this is your time now just to be. Just allow yourself that gift of letting go, being soft and easy. Very gently, just begin to come back to your breathing. Deepen your inhale and exhale. And then just drawing your knees into your chest or just placing the soles of the feet on the floor. Roll over onto your right side. Take a moment. Extend your top leg out and just press yourself back up to a seated posture. If you want, you can use the support of your blanket or your cushion underneath you. Close your eyes for a moment and notice how you feel in your body compared to when we began. In times of stress, especially, so important to take time for yourself, even if it's just a few minutes a day. And then gently open your eyes. Thank you for practicing. Good job giving the gift of yoga to yourself. This concludes our yoga for stress and anxiety. Namaste.